What's up, CB? Happy Tuesday, and welcome back to another at-home episode of the Talon Morning News.
We hope that today's show can bring a smile to your face despite being cooped up at home with the current situation.
Today, we're bringing you a story about all the updates regarding AP testing.
As well as a story about our parents in the CB community who are still hard at work.
And later, we have a special at-home episode of Zeller Food Reviews, aka Quarantine Cuisine.
Well, let's get right to it then. So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episode of the Talon Morning News.
3, 2, take it.
As I'm sure many of you all may know, almost all standardized tests have been canceled or postponed due to the outbreak of COVID-19.
Many have been wondering about how this will affect the AP testing schedule, and KBFT reporter Mariana Garcia is here to tell us all about it. Let's take a look.
Emergency in the U.S. and around the world. The number of cases soaring just today.
The coronavirus has quickly taken over every major country in the world, and its consequences have been dire to people of all ages. Among the population affected, high school students. Classes and sports have been canceled, and many of us have questions that just don't have the answers. Online school has been quite the adjustment for our students and staff, and a major question posed wonders whether AP students will be able to complete testing and earn college credit, all while not being allowed out of the house.
Now it is being reduced to a 45-minute exam. That if you want to cancel your exam, they will not charge you if you decide to do so.
Luckily, the College Board has been updating their audience about their next steps. Although AP testing may be one of your priorities, your health should be too. It's important that you take stay-at-home orders seriously, wash your hands, and check in on family and neighbors who might need your help. This has been Mariana Garcia for the Talon Morning News.
Attention seniors, we have some exciting news for you. On Friday, March 27th, there will be a Senior Distance Learning Day holiday. This means that no assignments will be given or be due on Friday. Your teachers want you to know that they are thinking of you and want you to have as many privileges as possible. Remember, all students, you must check in and complete the attendance quiz for every class by 12 p.m., noon, every school day. Make sure you are not being marked absent. If you are planning to be absent or tardy to a class, it is essential that your parent calls the attendance line at 916-733-3625. With many media and news outlets reporting on the dangers of COVID-19, it can be hard to know what to believe amidst all these difficult times. Vaishnavi Dova and Addison Kinter are here to tell us more information about the virus from a doctor's perspective. Let's check it out.
The coronavirus outbreak has led doctors to become more essential than ever. We talked to parents Anamika Doma and Chip Kinter about how the hospital environment has changed amongst the outbreak.
I work at the Sacramento VA Medical Center, and I'm an ER physician there.
I'm Chip Kinter. I work at UC San Diego Medical Center as of 1 week ago, and I'm a cardiac perfusionist. I run heart-lung machine equipment for the hospital.
We then asked what it's been like to continue to work.
The most challenging is trying to wear more protective equipment and prevent bringing home the virus to our loved ones.
I think it's beneficial for me because it lends to my routine. It's one less thing that's abnormal about what's going on today. So I get a sense of purposefulness.
We also asked what precautions students should be taking.
I would recommend washing your hands often, especially before eating.
Obviously, you want to stay away from crowds and away from people that aren't in your immediate family as much as you can.
They then explained the precautions that hospitals have started.
If there are suspect cases of the COVID-19 virus, they're not allowed to enter the hospital. The ER physicians will go out to them where there's a tent set up where we question them, they're swabbed, we give them instructions, and then they're sent back home to isolate themselves for 2 weeks.
Every day when I walk into the hospital, I only have one way that I can enter the hospital. And in the morning, there's a line of employees waiting to answer the questions about whether we've had any new symptoms. And once we are approved, then we get a sticker so that everyone else in the hospital knows that we've gone through the proper checks to enter the hospital.
This has been Vaishnavi Doma and Addison Kinter reporting for the Talon Morning News.
Class council elections are still underway, Falcons. You will be able to vote through voting for schools on April 1st until April 2nd. Applicants should have turned in their applications yesterday, so stay tuned for updates about your classmates' campaigns and speeches. Your teachers may use their block time for a live class or discussion group through Schoology conferences. Be sure to check in on Wednesday with your 4 block set teachers, A, G, C, and D sets, during the usual time your class would meet. On Thursdays, check in with your remaining 3 teachers or possible conferences. If you have technical issues related to a certain class, message your teacher. They will either address the problem or direct you somewhere else. We would like to remind you that Mrs. Yearwood has been kind enough to update our Schoology page with daily prayers and midday mountaintop moments. We recommend that you take time before starting your classwork or as a break in between your studies to watch the prayer videos. Along with this, it's important to take short breaks in between your work to stand up and stretch. Sitting at a desk for an extended period of time isn't healthy for our backs or our bodies. Mrs. McDougall recommends making time for exercise every day, which can be a walk around your neighborhood or a 10-minute workout to increase productivity. To close out on a positive note, Zeller Food Reviews is back, but with a twist. Without further ado, here's Quarantine Cuisine with Andre Zeller.
Salutations, fellow civilians. Today, my taste buds will not only be experiencing, but my delicate fingers will be creating the Zeller Quarantine Mac and Cheese Special. You probably got a lot of this, huh? A lot of Kraft mac and cheese. So I'm here to tell you, you can take this from a weak 4 out of 10 to a strong 8 out of 10 with only a few simple ingredients. First things first, we're gonna take about 2 strips of bacon chopped up and we're gonna add them to a little pan here. We wanna add about 4 cups of water into a pot and bring it up to a boiling temperature. Always add salt to your boiling water. Oh, bacon's done. I miss the CB cafeteria food a lot. This is a colander. You use it to dunk your pasta. One activity you might want to do during your quarantine is to place your hand on a hot stove and see how long you can do it for. Let's try that out. Yeah, I gave up. Now that our mac and cheese is done, we can add the butter. Bacon grease from earlier. Let's just add a little bit of that, not too much. You want to add some of the Parmesan we have, a splash of granulated garlic, mac and cheese powder. You just add in the bacon, mix it up, put it into the pan, making sure that everything's well incorporated. Make sure it's spread evenly, and then you want to top that off with the remaining Parmesan, of course, and then the remaining breadcrumbs. And then you just gonna want to stick that into the oven for a good 5-7 minutes at 375, and then it should be done. So, all right, let's get that off the oven. Wow, look at that. That is creation. All right, I just can't wait to get a bite out of this now. Look at that.
Well, that wraps up episode 2 of our at-home KBFT.
Remember to wash your hands and stay safe out there, CB. See you on Friday.
See you on Friday.